Good morning, children. I hope you are going through the videos and all and trying to understand the preservation what we are discussing these days. And yesterday we were doing methods of uh, preservation, and today we'll be continuing with that preservation foods in the home. Preserving foods in the home. Food can be preserved at home by using the following methods, that is exposing food to low temperature. When the food is kept in low temperature in freezer, what we actually do, we put food in a low temperature so that food can be kept for a longer period of time. Exposing food to high temperature when it is kept for in a high temperature also, so that it can be kept for a longer period of time. That we do especially in the fridge. Using preservatives, we use preservatives so that food can be kept for a longer period of time. Yesterday we saw that sodium, potassium metabisulfite and citric acid is usually used for the pickles, so that we can keep the pickles for a longer period of time. So, and then using preservatives, we use preservatives. What other preservatives we use? I told you about salt and sugar. They also act as preservatives. We use salt and sugar also to keep the food for a to longer time period of time. But only thing is that it depends upon the food, that what is the shelf life of the food. Okay, and then dehydrating food. We dehydrate food in sunlight. Other than sunlight also, these days many machinery and many things are available for the dehydration part, because it is done in bulk. Okay, then low temperature. You have already learned that food stays longer at low temperature, that is in a cold environment. When the environment is cold, during winters, you say the vegetables and other things, if you have not kept in the fridge also, it stays for a longer period of time. Using low temperature to preserve food works on a principle that low temperature slow down microbial and enzymatic action. Why this low temperature is kept for the food? Why it is used for the food? Because it prevents and it slow down microbial action, at the same time enzymatic action also. The food is thus prevented from spoilage. Thus, when no microbial action is done, no enzymatic action is done, then it is kept for it is not spoiled, and it is can use for a longer period of time at home. A refrigerator can be used because it helps to keep the food at low temperature. So that's why we use refrigerators, so that we can cook food at low temperature, and we can have the shelf life of the food according to the vegetables or fruits and whatever food items we are going to keep. The duration for which the food can be preserved by using low temperature varies. The duration part for the food particles, it varies with the type of food and the temperature. Whatever the type of food it will depend according on the food, and then we will put it in that temperature in which the food will be safe, and it will not get spoiled. The lower the temperature, longer is the duration. If the temperature is lower, it can be duration part is for a longer period, for which food can be preserved. Freezing uses the lowest temperature, and in the freezers we use the lowest temperature, because at times in the freezer we keep things for much longer period of time. If the electricity is not a problem, then food can be kept for much longer period of time. Procedure of freezing. What is the procedure? Freezing is the means of preserving food through the application and maintenance of extreme cold or below freezing temperature. In freezer, what we do, we keep the temperature extreme cold or below freezing temperature. It is effective because most of the water of the food tissues is changed from liquid to solid state. It has become ice. Solid state में आ जाता है. This change in the physical state of water retards enzymic action, and when the water has turned into ice, this retards एंजाइमेटिक एक्शन. ये एंजाइमेटिक एक्शन को रोकता है, एंड स्टॉप्स माइक्रोबियल ग्रोथ, और माइक्रोबियल ग्रोथ को भी रोकता है. द कॉज ऑफ फूड स्पॉइलेज, thus preserving food. Thus the food doesn't get spoiled and things can be preserved. However, upon defrosting, the spoilage agents can be reactivated. जब हम चीज़ों को डिफ्रॉस्ट करते हैं तो फिर से एंजाइमेटिक एक्शन रिएक्टिवेट हो जाता है. सो देयरफॉर डिफ्रॉस्टेड फ्रोज़न फूड शुड बी यूज्ड एंड नॉट स्टोर्ड और रीफ्रोजन. जितना भी हमको यूज़ करना है वी शुड टेक आउट इमीडिएटली एंड keep the rest part immediately inside if you are not going to use that. If you are going to use the full part, no problem. The original quality of fresh food is best retained in the food is frozen within 24 hours. अगर हम किसी चीज़ को you have to want to keep it in the freezer, you should keep it immediately. If you want to keep it for a longer period of time, you should keep it immediately within 24 hours. The lower the freezing temperature, the more quickly the food will be frozen. If the temperature part is the lower the freezing temperature उसका जो है अगर कम रहेगा, freezing रहेगा, the more quickly the food will be frozen, or the food will be immediately get frozen. Further, the frozen food should be stored at 0 degree Fahrenheit. Frozen food जो है हम इसको store करना चाहिए 0 degree Fahrenheit पे और lower within minimum fluctuation. Minimum fluctuation नहीं होना चाहिए, ऊपर नीचे नहीं करना चाहिए. It should be minimum, that is 0 degree. Long storage should be avoided. Long storage, suppose 4-5 months storage should be avoided. It should be used within 7 days or within 10 days things. Okay. Generally foods are prepared for freezing much as they would be prepared for serving, because many times we keep the food for freeze it and then keep it for a period of time and then we keep using it, then serving. The food is placed in moisture proof packing material. It depends upon if you are doing the freezing part, the material, the things in which you are going to freeze it, it should be moisture proof packing. Depending on the food, as much as possible is depending on the food, as much as air is as possible is excluded from the package. And when you are doing the packaging part, you see that air should be excluded. The package is sealed and the food is frozen. सील करके तुरंत हमें फ्रोज़न कर देना चाहिए ताकि एयर का बिल्कुल उसमें पार्ट ना रहे. इफ़ एयर विल बी देयर, इट विल बी in moisture will be there and it will food will spoil. Then selecting the food. Select food at high quality for freezing. If you are going to keep food for a longer period of time in the freezer, you have to see that the food particles should be of high quality, whether it is vegetables or fruits or whatever food is, should be of high quality. The quality of food the quality of food does not improve with freezing. Fruits and vegetables should be of optimum maturity. Whatever the quality of the food, if the quality is good, it will be kept for a longer period of time and it will not be spoiled. And the fruits and vegetables which you are going to buy, it should also be of optimum maturity. They should be matured enough, ripe होने चाहिए. Not all varieties freeze equally well, because some varieties of fruits they freeze very well, but other varieties of food they may not freeze very well. So we have to see it. We have to do the collection part, ripened one together, the unripe one together. That way you can do the freezing part. Selecting containers. Desirable containers are moisture proof, are free of odor and flavor, do not break easily. Whatever container you are going to select to store the things, it should be moisture proof, फ्री ऑफ ऑर्डर, कोई स्मेल किसी तरह की महक नहीं आनी चाहिए, फ्लेवर नहीं होने चाहिए, डू नॉट ब्रेक नहीं करने वाले होने चाहिए, पैक विथ फ्रीज़र टू गिव मैक्सिमम यूज ऑफ स्पेस एंड ईजिली फिल्ड एंड एम्प्टीड. और ऐसे होने चाहिए जिसमें ईजिली आप उसमें डाल सकें चीज़ें और उसको आराम से आप एम्प्टी भी कर सकें. कंटेनर्स में नॉट बी ऑफ पॉलीथीन, पॉलीफिल, प्लास्टिक, ग्लास, एल्युमिनियम फॉयल और एनी मैनी स्पेशली प्रिपेयर्ड पेपर. इस चीज़ों का नहीं होना चाहिए, लेकिन ऐसा होना चाहिए जिस पे आप टाइटली उसको कवर कर सकें और थिंग्स उसमें ख़राब ना हो सके. एयर टाइट होना चाहिए कंटेनर्स के जो covers होते हैं, it should be proper and airtight. Preparing the food, fruits and vegetables should be frozen soon after harvesting. They should be carefully and thoroughly cleaned and made ready for cooking or serving. Whatever fruits and vegetables जो हम फ्रोज़न करना है उसको हम तुरंत जैसे ही हमें मार्केट में से लाते तुरंत उनको यू शुड क्लीन इट, वॉश इट एंड देन इमीडिएटली and carefully you should keep it in the fridge. They should be carefully and thoroughly cleaned and made ready for cooking or serving. उनको तुरंत क्लीन करना चाहिए अच्छे से ताकि वो अगर आपको कुकिंग करना है then you can use it for cooking part, otherwise you can keep it in the freezer. Those of large size may be sliced. Vegetables should be scaled before freezing to help retard enzymatic action. उनको स्केल्स को हटा के रखना चाहिए और बहुत बार फ्रूट्स को आप स्लाइस करके रख सकते हैं ताकि उसमें जो है एंजाइमेटिक एक्शन ना हो सके. स्कैलिंग प्रोवाइड्स वेरी heating in boiling water should be sufficiently long to cause some inhibition of enzyme. कई बार चीज़ों को हम हीट करते हैं, बॉईल करते हैं, फिर उसको स्टोर करते हैं ताकि उन पर बिल्कुल भी मॉइस्चर ना रहे, क्योंकि मॉइस्चर रहेगा तो एंजाइमेटिक एक्शन उन पर बढ़ जाएगा और इट कैन बी स्पॉइल्ड. बट नॉट सो लॉन्ग दैट देयर इज़ एन excessive destruction of extraction of water soluble nutrients. कई बार ऐसे होते हैं कि when you washing the things आप इतना ज़्यादा वॉश करते हैं ताकि कि क्या होता है जो वाटर soluble nutrients होते हैं वो सब पानी में डिज़ोल्व होकर निकल जाते हैं, तो हमें इतना भी नहीं वॉश करना चाहिए. The amount of vegetables scalded at one time should be small enough so that there is not an excessive drop in the temperature of the water when vegetables are added. जब हम स्कैलिंग करते हैं तो हमें उतना ही करना चाहिए जितना हमें यूज़ करना चाहिए उस समय यूज़ करने का है. अदरवाइज़ रेस्ट को हमें स्कैल करके तुरंत हमें क्लीन करके फ्रीज़र में रख देना चाहिए ताकि उसमें बहुत सारा ड्रॉप ना रह जाए, क्योंकि जितना ड्रॉप रहेगा, जितना मॉइस्चर रहेगा, द थिंग्स विल बिकम बैड एंड गेट स्पॉइल्ड. Immediately after scaling, vegetables should be plunged into cold running water for the same length of time as they were scaled, so that there is not an excessive extraction of water soluble nutrients. और जितनी जल्दी हम उनको वॉश करके करेंगे ताकि वाटर soluble nutrients का extraction ना हो सके. Freezing and storing. All food should be frozen immediately after preparation. After cleaning and preparing, तुरंत frozen कर देना चाहिए. If any delay is necessary, the prepared packages should be stored in cold places. अगर थोड़ा सा भी delay हो रहा है तो जो packages हैं उनको जो है cold जगहों पे रखना चाहिए. If food is frozen in a home freezer, only a limited quantity of unfrozen food should be put in the freezer. Only that much quantity should be kept जो कि आपको अभी यूज़ नहीं करना है at a time, and space should be allowed between the package for circulation of air. और जो कई सारे पैकेजेस हैं उनके बीच में स्पेस होना चाहिए ताकि एयर सर्कुलेशन उनके बीच में आराम से हो सके. For storage, the package should be packed as tightly as possible. उनको बहुत ही टाइटली पैक करना चाहिए ताकि किसी तरीके से एयर या मॉइस्चर अंदर ना जा सके. A strong temperature of storage temperature of 0 degree Fahrenheit और lower is desirable. और 0 degree Fahrenheit पे जो lower temperature है वही desirable होता है and should be maintained. Storage time depends on the particular type of food, and the storage time depends on the particular type of food. Here the method of freezing of peas is given. As you have got your books, go through this. What is the method of freezing of peas, and then using frozen vegetables, precautions while freezing fruits and vegetables. You go these 3 points. Okay, and then tomorrow we'll see high temperature and we'll see high temperature today. Tomorrow we'll see the use of preservatives. Then high temperature. Microorganism enzymes are destroyed at high temperature. When we high temperature or the low temperature in which we have freeze, these things are destroyed. Thus food is safe and does not spoil. Spoil भी नहीं होता और food safe रहता है. Do all organisms get killed by increasing temperature? जब हम टेम्परेचर इंक्रीज करते हैं तो what happen? ये जो organisms है जो वो kill कर दिए जाते हैं. No, there are देर आर सम माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म विच डू नॉट गेट डिस्ट्रॉयड. ऐसा नहीं है कि अगर हम टेम्परेचर इंक्रीज़ कर देते हैं तो सारे मर जाते हैं. ऐसा नहीं कि मर जाते हैं. दे डू नॉट गेट डिस्ट्रॉयड एट हाई टेम्परेचर. इफ़ दीज ऑर्गेनिजम्स आर नॉट किल्ड दे कैन स्पॉइल फूड आइटम वंस द टेम्परेचर इज डिक्रीज. बट ओनली थिंग इज़ दैट जो उनको एनवायरनमेंट जो मिलता है वो ब्रीड करने के लिए नहीं मिलता, ग्रो करने के लिए नहीं मिलता. लेकिन एज सुन एज दे गेट द टेम्परेचर ऑफ देयर इंटरेस्ट वो फिर ग्रो करने लगते हैं. There are two methods of preserving food by using high temperature, that is pasteurization and sterilization. अब pasteurization और sterilization में हम क्या कहते हैं? Pasteurization is used for preserving milk, juices, etc. In this method, food is heated to a high temperature and then क्विकली कूल. उनको हाई टेम्परेचर पे कूल करते हैं, एकदम जितना हाई टेम्परेचर होता है फिर तुरंत उसको कूल कर देते हैं. द माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिजम्स आर नॉट एबल टू विस्टैंड द सडन चेंज. और जैसे ही क्योंकि ये टेम्परेचर में चेंज होता है, माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिजम्स जो होते हैं ये इसको विस्टैंड नहीं कर पाते सडन चेंज को, हाइट से लेके लोअर को इन टेम्परेचर, और फिर देन दे आर डिस्ट्रॉयड. इसीलिए इनको इस तरीके से डिस्ट्रॉय कर दिया जाता है. हाउएवर सम ऑर्गेनिजम्स स्टिल सर्वाइव इन दिस मेथड. लेकिन कुछ ऐसे होते हैं जो कि स्टिल सर्वाइव कर जाते हैं इस मेथड में भी. स्टेलाइजेशन में क्या होता है? दिस इज़ डन टू प्रिवेंट एनी स्पॉइलेज ऑफ फूड आइटम्स ड्यू टू माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म. इसको भी करते हैं ताकि हम चीज़ों को प्रिजर्व कर सकें, माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म से बचा के रख सकें. स्टेलाइजेशन मीन्स free from any living organism. No living organisms is there. Sterilization means that the high temperature used in this method destroys all the microorganisms in the food. और जो हाई टेम्परेचर होता है ये सारे माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिजम्स जो फूड में प्रेजेंट होते हैं उनको डिस्ट्रॉय कर देता है. द फूड आइटम्स आर एक्सपोज टू हाई टेम्परेचर फॉर लॉन्गर पीरियड. जो आइटम्स होते हैं दीज आर एक्सपोज टू द हाई टेम्परेचर फॉर अ लॉन्गर पीरियड एंड इन सम केसेस अंडर प्रेशर. दैट इज़ व्हेन अ प्रेशर कुकर इज़ यूज्ड फॉर कुकिंग द फूड लास्ट लॉन्गर बिकॉज मोस्ट माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म गेट डिस्ट्रॉयड. बिकॉज उनकी लेटेंट हीट इतनी इफेक्टिव होती है, इतनी तेज़ होती है कि जितने भी माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म होते हैं वो उसमें डिस्ट्रॉय कर जाते हैं. You can also sterilize bottles and other equipments used for preservation in a pressure cooker. और जो दूसरे इक्विपमेंट्स जिनको कि हम चाहते हैं स्टरलाइज करना उनको हम कुकर में कर सकते हैं. बिकॉज कुकर की जो लेटेंट हीट होती है दैट इज़ वेरी वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग एंड इट किल्स ऑल द माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिजम्स and helps in not so that the enzymatic action is also not developed. Okay, so these are the precautions and these are the high temperature description about what we should be done in the high temperature and what should be done in the low temperature. Okay, tomorrow we'll continue with the use of preservatives. Please read and come. Okay, thank you.